Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today I'm gonna bring a different type of video because over in the OCG they had a no ban list format, and this no ban list format was definitely pretty interesting overall because that you think something like an FTK or another strategy would take first place, but the deck that actually took first place was Zodiac. And if we go over this list, it looks pretty standard for a no ban list tournament. So we have 3 Thoroughblade, 2 Whiptail, 2 Ram, 3 Raptor, and 1 Ash Blossom for all the monsters. 3 Rat is a menace, and it's also very great because it is additional material for any need that you need. Then for the hand trap or the spell lineup, we have 3 Constification, 3 Forceful Sentry, and 3 Delinquent Duo. All these cards rip cards out of your opponent's hand, and these cards are still forbidden because of those reasons. After that, we have the draw power, which is 3 Pot of Greed, 2 Graceful, 3 Graceful Charity, because a +1 and a instant 1-for-1 while digging 3 cards deeper into your deck are pretty good. Then we have 2 Call by the Grave, 3 Zodiac Barrage, and 2 Fire Formation Tenki. Then for the trap cards, we have 1 lovely Zodiac combination, 2 Vanity Emptiness, 1 Macrocosmo, 1 Imperial Order, and 3 Solemn Judgment. This is a very standard trap lineup overall, and it is actually very, standard. Then for the extra deck, we have 2 Divine Zeus, 1 Daigusto Emerald to recycle back all your XYZ monsters if you don't have your combination, 1 Tiger Mortar, 1 Hammer Kong, 2 Chakanine, 2 Dryden, 1 Borbo, 2 Broadbolt, one of the most broken cards ever to be released, as it could search out any beast warrior from your deck, and if this were to come back now, a lot of things could go wrong, because you could just put it on top of any Zodiac monster you want, detach to search, or you can go into summon out a rat, send a card, go Borbo, go Broadbolt, get a rat, detach to search, and then you keep going. Then there's also both of the F-Zeros and the Shining Dragon for the Utopic XYZs and the 1 Mega Clops. So with this, I wanted to take inspiration. My friend and I, we built an Exodia deck. His looks a bit different from mine. And this is a 1-card FT or a 1-turn FTK if everything lines up. So let's take a run through it. And like, this hand is the perfect hand you can grab. So always you start off with your chicken game because it is just an upstart goblin, and overall drawing into Pot of Greed is very hilarious. So we're just going to draw another, and it is a reasoning, which is completely fine. We're going to activate Terraforming to search out another chicken game because that's actually very good. I don't know why I'm running reasoning. Then after that, we're just going to go into another chicken game and activate the chicken game to draw another card because that is what we need. Then we're going to activate Sky Striker Ace Engage because we have 3 spells in our graveyard, grabbing a Hornet Drones, and we're going to draw a card. And it isn't Into the Void, which doesn't matter because at the end phase we are going to be discarding our whole hand because of a type of win con that we run. So we're going to go into a Cursed Bamboo Sword targeting our token. Then we're going to go into Kagari, and then after Kagari we're going to activate Kagari and chain. We were supposed to grab the Engage, but that doesn't really matter because we're just going to grab a lovely Broken Bamboo Sword for our Golden Bamboo Sword. And then we get the drones back, but that really doesn't matter. So we're going to activate the Broken Bamboo Sword targeting the Golden, then targeting the Kagari. Activate Golden, it's just another Pot of Greed, so essentially we're running 9 Pot of Greeds. And then we're going to go into another Golden Bamboo Sword, all the way up into a Graceful Charity. Now with Graceful Charity, what cards do I discard? Drones. And the other card is the Bamboo Sword because Bamboo Sword is going to trigger to grab a Golden Bamboo Sword. After that, we're going to go Golden Bamboo Sword. We draw 2 more. Activate our Into the Void. Activate our Pot of Greed. Activate Pot of Greed again. Then we're going to activate Graceful Charity. And what Graceful Charity does is draw 3, and we're just going to discard the 2 terraformings since we have a pseudo space, which is completely fine. We're just going to use the Engage Now to deck thin again, and this is why I also run the copy of Ray, because of the fact. Then we're just going to go into Upstart, another Upstart, and we have game. We won by Exodia. And also there is another one where you could just instantly take these out and you run a Magical Explosion FTK. I think that's why Reasoning's in here as a one of, so it's usually discard fodder. So with that explanation out of the way, I have a deck file right here, is no banlist format. So what am I going to do with this no banlist format? So one of the things I always do when I deck build, I always think, what could Orcust look like with a no ban list at all? And this is where it's going to get pretty crazy, I would say. So it's our very standard Orcust lineup of what it would look like, and a lot of things we can do now. So we have access to Nightmares. So Unicorn, Goblin, and Goblin not so much. So now we're just going to need instant starters. So we're going to need the lovely Trick Stars, because the Corbane, the Candina, and the Light Stages are always staple in this deck, because it is a 1-card Nightmare Mermaid. After that, we're going to need more. So I'm going to need to open up a second EDO so I can look off other lists, because this is what I usually do sometimes. So if we're going to be focusing on Orcust, let's just go back to July of 2019, if I can find the list. So we can run the Trickstar engine, or what we could actually do instead of Trickstars, we can run things like Lunalight. Because who all remembers this Lunalight engine? Double Martin, Triple Tiger, the 1 Emerald Bird because Emerald Bird. So that is looking very generic. Then we have the Triple Perfume because that's a very good card, and Foolish Burial Goods. Also, I do want a Sky Striker engine, being the Kagari, the Triple Engage, which I do need to scroll down into the lovely, a different deck when I can find it. Then we're going to need the 1 lovely Shark Cannon, Hornet Drones, and Widow Anchor. Wherever the Widow Anchor, there's a Shark Cannon. After that, we are going to need others. So, Nyarla, actually, old outer entity. Who remembers Azathot? Yeah, that's fun. Then we also have, on top of that, Bardish, and then Phantom Knight. So the Phantom Knights that we are going to be running is the 1 Cloak, double Boots, 1 Lunch, and then the triple Fog Blade. Or no, double Fog Blade. So now we have to cut 1 card from our main deck. Now we do have a couple normal summons, but Greasy is going to be great. So let me just hop back up to the lovely Lunalight Orcust real quick. Actually, let's not run. Yeah, let's keep Lunalights because Lunalights are great. So actually, instead of that, why don't we just... Oh yeah, why don't we just do that one? Yeah, that's actually better. So instead of Lunalights, I'm going to backtrack on those because I don't feel like that's going to be worth all the spaces that we're giving it. Now, Striker Orcust, sure. Then let's do Neo Space. So who remembers this? Bull Connector, 1 Dolphin. I do. Also, we cannot forget Call by the Grave, and the best extender in the game, Trouble Monster Reborn. Since we're doing a no ban list, might as well. Also, let's do some great draw power. A better Allure of Darkness. So, what would I add else to the deck? Emptiness. Just the one. Just the one. So what other extra deck monsters can we put in? So we have Borreled Sword Dragon. And I don't know why I'm running the brass. Actually, we don't need Orchestrated Return because we could easily just do Graceful Charity. So yeah, that's a lot of draw power. That is a lot of search draw power. Then after that, we're going to need a lovely BFD. Or True King of All Calamities. True King. And since we're not running Lunalights, those get to cut. Then, after that, I need to go all the way up to a different version of Orcust because I have so many. This one. So we also have IP Masquerade because IP Masquerade is great. Then we also have things like Verte. And actually no, we're not going to even play that variant because we're playing the VFD stuff. Access code. If I could spell it right. And then 2 slots left. That is actually easy. Very easy, actually. Because I just now noticed we're only running 1 ding when we need to run 2. And the last card is going to be very interesting of what we pick. And that card is going to be... Oh, what are some banned link monsters that we have that we can run? Or cards that are broken. Oh, we have Summon Sork. We could definitely run Summon Sork. And this is what I would think the deck would look like if we did no ban list, Strike or Orcust. So let's do a test hand with an opponent. Okay, instantly we were starting off great with the 1 Pot of Greed. And we get into so much that we can't really use, so we're gonna need those Orcust Straighted Returns. And that would be lovely. What card do we take out? I think we just drop the connector stuff. And then we can add the wand. Yeah, that looks decent enough. Oh, this is actually a great hand we opened up. So we're gonna Pot of Greed. And we're gonna Graceful. Sending this and this. How many spells do we have in group? Only 2. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go engage, grabbing Hornet Drones because it's a very good card. Activate the Hornet Drones, summoning out the token to summon out a Kagari. Then Kagari is gonna grab back our lovely engage. And we're gonna go engage to search out the Shark Cannon, which is completely fine. And we're gonna draw that 1 card, which is a Vanity's Emptiness. After that, we're gonna definitely need to normal summon out the gloves, or yeah, gloves is the best normal summon here. So we can go into Nightmare Phoenix. Yeah, you're supposed to grab the drones for Nightmare. And the card we're going to discard off of this, which really doesn't matter to me. I think I would just get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the Widow Anchor because that's subpar. After that, we are going to activate Harp Horror. This is one of the reasons why Harp is not legal for us, because you could just summon right out a Grisu from deck. And that is going to send a wand, because we already have a Nightmare on the field. After this, what we could do is go up into the lovely Galatea. After that, we're going to activate our Nightmare, targeting the Galatea, sending a lovely Symbol Skeleton. After that, we are going to go up and activate our Symbol Skeleton, and this is going to summon back the Nightmare. After this, very important, go up into the Ding. Actually, we can easily go up to Summon Sork. So, but that would be a waste of extra deck for right now, so we're going to go Ding. Ding's going to equip the lovely symbol to it, and then after that, we are going to go and summon out a Bardiche. I forgot to use Galatea's effect, so that's completely fine because we can easily make another Galatea. Then we're just going to Galatea, put back the Harp, and we're going to set the Babble. Activate the Babble, and let's see what effects do we have engraved. We're going to finally do the wand. This is a very scuffed combo. And then we're going to go into IP Masquerena. And after that, activate the boots. Grab the Fog Blade. And we're just going to set a lovely 5. So this deck is definitely interesting. And can be very, very deadly. And I would like to do one more test hand to see how it is. Okay, we're opened up pretty good already. Being the Potagreed, the Orchestrated Return, and a Graceful Charity. And we got to the Engage. And that's going to make 2 more cards in our deck dead. So what we're going to do now is activate the drones, summoning out our token, go into Kagari. I swear I remember this combo. Grabbing back the Hornet, and then activate the Hornet to summon out a lovely token. After that, we're going to go Nightmare Phoenix. And then after that, we're going to go Nightmare Mermaid, triggering the effect, discarding the Widow Anchor, because that's going to be not good anytime soon. After this, we don't have to really use any of our dark effects, so I'm just going to Monster Reborn and summon. Just summon out a Galatea. Then after that, I'm going to activate Monster Reborn again to summon out Orcust Harp Horror. Then what we're going to do, since we still have many effects to use, we're going to summon the Bardiche, sending the Cloak, setting our Fog Blade, activate Cloak effect, grabbing our Boots, and we could summon Boots and link these 2 away when needed. And we can summon out an IP Masquerena, but I'm going to use Harp to summon out a Grisu, and Grisu's going to send us a wand. Then after that, we are going to use these 2 to make another Galatea. Activate the Galatea. Sure, someone might have it at Nibiru, but this is all just what I pure draw against myself. And then what we do, we can use our Nightmare effect finally to send out our Symbol Skeleton. Then we're going to go Wand, summon out this Nightmare, and then after that we can go into an IP Masquerena. And we still have 3 searches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Symbol Skeleton to summon out the other Galatea, because Galatea presence is always nice. And then after that, we're going to go up into Ding Grisu. So we can use effect of Ding, not using Bardiche, to equip the symbol skeleton. So boots 1. And only 1. Then after this, I think we're fine. So I'm just going to fire off the Graceful Charity, draw 3, discard the 1 dead card, 2 dead card, and then set 4. And that is a pass turn. So overall, how does this deck function? It is just how it was, plus Grisu and a lot of draw power. Overall, building but Analyst format decks are fun. I might do a Highlander format deck next because I would like to see how other decks are, because I'm going to continue this by Analyst format and then go off to other things like Highlander format for Yu-Gi-Oh! But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this rather long video. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.